Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to go over the sun sign of Leo. So first of all, sun sign, what that means is it's such a large time frame, right? A month. So not every Leo is the same. You got the moon signs in there, you have a lot of different variables. And the sun is kind of your overall presence, your ego, what it's all about. So within the Leo lifetime, they are all about self discovery. Hey, little hummingbird. And Leos want to share everything that they go through with the world. In their opinion, that is a good thing. And they really thrive on that's why a lot of them are teachers or people that just in general want to teach or like show or just even, well, then again you have actors and actresses that kind of want to showcase their raw emotion. A lot of actors are Leos, and this sign is all about mastering the self in a way, not in a Scorpio way. um so these people basically, they typically just love life. I'm a Leo, and yes, I do. I just feel like there's so many possibilities, and it's always kind of all about like, well, what can I do for the world, and um, what can I do for myself? And sometimes it comes across extremely selfish. And I've had to learn how to not come across that way as much. And I never saw it before because I always thought, well, I'm always helping people and I'm always, trying my best and this and that. But honestly, we are self absorbed. We are obsessed with our life path, our journey. And some people enjoy hearing about it and some people don't. You just have to figure that out along the ride. Um, it's a fire sign, so there's that kind of overall enthusiastic side, that exuberance for life. And I would say, as a Leo, you really want to live life to the fullest. And you just really want to take life by the reins. And that's why sometimes I'm not a bossy type of Leo, but a lot of Leos are. They're kind of in their own mind, just traveling throughout their life and their world and trying to organize it and categorize it, put people in their place, maybe sometimes. But every Leo is different. Everybody's different. Um, Leos tend to want to take on new endeavors quite often. Romance is high because, like I said, again, it all boils down to experiencing life. Like, I have put myself in the strangest situations just trying to get an experience. Um, and whether or not you want to believe in past lives or anything, some people believe that in the lifetime of a Leo, it's you're kind of like, the soul is kind of like in a teenager phase. The word "I will" is very prominent with us Leos. So life is just kind of one of those things. And okay, so let's talk about the attention thing. It all has to do the sharing and the attention. We want to share what we're going through, and we think it's so fascinating, so everybody should care. um that is obviously not the case at all usually. um and we do like attention, but it's the previous sign is Cancer, and Cancer also need, like, they don't need attention, but they need to feel secure and loved. And the next sign over is a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, this is the case with astrology. Like, there's prevailing themes that go throughout, and one of the themes within like the Cancer and Leo side is um just having that need for a little bit of attention, adoration. You know, hey, look at me. Am I doing well? Yes. Okay, great. So, there's a childlike quality to Leos. A lot of times, Leos come off as immature. I know I do. Um, and there's a playfulness, and they usually get along really well with children. Um, me and animals, and they just love to have fun. Like, for me, like, if I haven't had fun yet today, life isn't, I'm not living. We work very hard, but just a sense of just being free and having fun is extremely important. Um, they make good leaders. The reason for this is more about like they're really good on teams. It's not like to boss everybody around, although a lot of Leos are like that. It's just that they feel connected to the team, and they want to actually take care of everybody, and they just see the big picture usually, and they can just kind of, it's amazing. Actually, my boss is a Leo at work, and she's one of the best bosses I've ever had. And she's amazing. She can really figure out who should delegate tasks easily, and it's more about the morale. It's not just about that though. It's everything. She's really good at keeping up the morale of the team, and um, now, a lot of times Aries is an amazing leader too. Capricorn, there's a lot of signs that are good leaders, but it just depends what type of position that they're in. So yeah, Leos are really good leaders when it's like as far as like a team effort, because they really get in there and they're really part of the team, and they really want to just help everybody thrive. And that's another thing. I really feel like every Leo I've ever met, we want other people to be happy and thrive and live their best life. And we're not the type to get petty and jealous. I mean, yes, everybody has that sometimes, but we'd rather, we just want people to be happy. And a lot of times, Leos can seem pushy or extra goal driven, but that's because that's the spice of life, you know? Um, I was put in charge of a lot of things. When I was in education, I was constantly the one to help motivate students and lift them up and encourage them. And it's just very natural for me. And so, what are some of the negatives? The negatives, like I said, sometimes Leos are bossy, self absorbed, vain sometimes, but not like that much. I think us Leos can get down and in the dumps if life has been just like really really hard, and they can get depressed, and their ego is so sensitive. The ego is so easily hurt. So that's why we need that validation all the time. We have to learn how to get over that. And like it's different for when you're talking about emotions. You have to look at the moon sign. It just brings it to a whole completely different level. But as far as the overall vibe of Leos, that's it, is just all taking in all these experiences, living life to the fullest. um and they love their family. They're big family people usually. um they're groups of friends, and just kind of that pack mentality is a very animalistic sign. Um, and so they do have a lot of confidence when they have confidence, and when they don't, they really don't. But a Leo can just, it's because they're on a mission. They're like, I am this today. Not, it might be every day, but you know what I mean? It's just like, there's this confidence, this will. Like for me, that's how I am. I mean, whatever I'm doing it. And it shows. Now, if someone's mean to me and like all that, like, oh my God, like I'll just want to go and hide, for a little bit. But then Leos confront things. They really do. Very, very brave. I've had a lot of instances in my life where I've had to be very brave, and I just do. I'm always the one that's like rescuing some kid, or I've been held up by gunpoint before, and I laughed in his face. I see stupid bravery sometimes. Um, so I think, you know, I love my sign. You know, a lot of people say that when they're Leos. Um, but yeah, Leos are. It's literally ruled by the sun. So they really do have a charisma and a warmth to them that just emanates, generates possibilities, you know? Um, Sometimes Leos can seem a little too carefree and cocky, and we smile a lot. It's because we have to have fun. We need that, or else we'll shrivel up and die. They love the sun. I love the sun. Like, you don't even know. Thank God I live in Phoenix. I hate the heat in the summer, though. Usually athletic, a little bit of athleticism to them. It's actually, I saw a study that Leos go to the gym more than any other sign, which I love to work out, and I need to work out. It's been a while. I'm gaining weight, but that's okay. Um, so yeah, there's a creative. It's ruled by the sun, and that's a very creative aspect with Leos too, because that's why they love children. Anything that's a creation, um, you know, and they do well in the film industry because of that too. Um, but it's more also because we are so expressive. Now, you also want to look at like your Venus, your moon sign, etc. But overall, Leos are just expressive. They're gonna, if they're mad, they're gonna sigh and huff and puff. If anything, we wear our feelings on our sleeves, and we can't even help it. And I have a Scorpio moon, so I'm really intense, and I can hide my feelings sometimes, but or else it just comes fully out. So yeah, that's a little bit about the sun in Leo.